think of that one? I mean, it seemed to be, last year seemed so kind of smooth, and then this year just seemed caution after caution after caution.
That was a mess. Yeah. I mean, cars are closer now. Everyone's more comfortable behind the wheel. Parts are more plentiful. And everyone knows if you can't get them on the restart, you're going to, it's like besides the 19 and maybe a couple others, there's probably like from 5th to last that run like the same speed. So it just becomes a slugfest for that reason.
You got into the 8, and what happened on that?
I just overdrove the car. I screwed up. It was my mistake. I don't know why. I mean, it's still kind of a mystery to me because I refired and I came off of 2 awful with no rear grip off of 2, and then I went down the corner and I still had no rear grip, and I slid down into the 8. Thankfully, he was fast enough to get all the way back up there, and I felt pretty bad, but I'm glad he was able to get back up there.
And did you go ahead, Dustin?
Imagine if this was a points race.
No, we can't do that.
Why not?
We cannot do that. Why not? You're going to fit 40 cars out there? We can't even make a caution lap without the pace car bumping the last place car. No, you can't do that. That'd be dumb.
But should you come back here next year?
Sure, I think it's a good event. I think it's good for what it is, right? It's a non-points race. I think we need to go back to, maybe only 4 cars transferred from the heats, maybe having a little less cars out there. I think it's just too many cars. Right? I think that's kind of part of the issue as well. So, points paying race, no. I'll be the first to raise my hand. That's a very bad idea.
This race running under the lights this year, having it done now, obviously I know it was a little chaotic on the racetrack, but just the event atmosphere again.
The atmosphere is awesome, right? I mean, it's like I said, it's a good win for the sport for what it is. Keeping it what it is important. We probably could tweak some things, but we just never got a flow of the race going there, right? It's just kind of one caution after another. We've seen it in the heat races. Right? I mean, it's like last year, we just rarely get flows in the heat races, a flow in the feature. We couldn't do it this time.
Last year, it was so much concern about parts and pieces that everybody, it might have been easier to be more careful this year. Obviously, you guys don't have as much as you want, but you have a lot more compared to last year. Did that kind of free you guys up? Because obviously it's a lot more aggressive and beating and banging and more accepting of that.
Once it starts going, it's kind of game on from there. Like I said, I think a lot of it is due to the cars being almost the same speed, right? All of them are almost the same speed, and the cars don't have enough horsepower to make passes. That's another piece of it. I think that's a big deal. Right, you go to the gas and it's just a turd. You don't have enough horsepower to get going there. So I think between those two things, the only way you can pass is put the bumper to somebody. And then so once you put the bumper to somebody, that guy comes back and says, "Hey, I didn't like that," and then they punch you back, and then there's usually a caution at that point. So I think that's a big reason for it.
When you did get green flag runs, did the car feel the same this year, or was it comparable to what you had last year?
In some ways, maybe a little bit, but say others got much better.
With it being a night race and the track temperature being much cooler, do you think that was also kind of a big reason why the race was so chaotic?
Nah, the heat races were chaotic too. The sun was out, so no, had nothing to do with the sun, just the drivers.
Jared Haas with Frontstretch.com. Make sure to hit that subscribe button. Also, check one of those 2 videos out that we have right beside you. Visit Frontstretch.com for more great content.